There we go. That's how you do it. Skip ads. Who wants to see bloody adverts, eh? Not me. Done with the adverts. What bop boobity bop bop. I think have I got the right glasses on? Yeah, I have. Yeah, cool. Hey, what's up, DWG? Dean, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Right, this is a random. I had so much planned for today, what I wanted to do, and it hasn't happened. Chucky's on her way back. I don't know how long she's going to be. I think she's been stuck in traffic. She did get pretty close to where we are and then thought, shit, and we need this as well. So she's gone back out. As usual, every time I suggest, or hold on, I've just got to raise this camera a tiny little bit. Where's the thing? Where's the gimbal doofer? Maybe a little bit high. There we go. That'll do. A little bit low. There we go. Bang on. So Merry Christmas to everybody, whoever's just joined. Carol Velvet Deacon, Caroline, rather, sorry, apologies. Angie, welcome. And still getting used to these varifocals. I've got to keep moving my head. I'm like a freaking nodding donkey. So I'd done this thing, right? I couldn't help myself. Do you know when you, like, I think Charlie Veach, he started saying not allowed. So I'd done it with not allowed, with like an accent, right? And I had people say to me, you can't say that, man. You're going to get into trouble. I went, why? So if they come over to this country and they try to speak English, they take the piss out of us. You know, when you hear, for example, a Pakistani gentleman, and he sort of wants to have a little joke about Cockney food, and he go, "You all right, mate? How you doing? A little bit wee, little bit way, all that, right?" They're just having a joke, they're taking the piss. You know, it's banter, right? But if you're like, "Oh bloody Jesus Christ," and you talk like you're gonna get into trouble. To be fair, they are taking the piss out of, they are ripping the shite out of this society. But anyway, on to the good stuff. Guys, no, first of all, a bit of bad stuff. I'm going to share the video because I'm a prat. So I was at, help me out here. Where was I? And I was doing a drone flying. I was at that place anyway. Oh, please help me. Someone, please help me. Help me. Where was I? Bloody help me quick. Bloody help me. Come on, help me. Crowborough. Fucking, I just got it before you. I hope I just got it before you, Caroline. So anyway, yes, Andy. Welcome, Andy. Andy, by the way, I've got to say, I took a screenshot of your clip. I've taken a screenshot of it in landscape plus on the phone. So it can be, because on the phone you'll have to scroll in and move your phone. Because your comment is 100% on point, right? And I actually want to talk about that comment. Not now, because my brain ain't there, right? I'm on the coffee, man. I'm on the hard stuff. I got to say, since using our coffee machine, proper coffee machine, not those silly little things where you put the capsules in and stuff. Proper coffee machine with the press and the water steams. Oh, mate, beautiful. Makes a lovely cup of coffee. Proper strong coffee as well. Anyway, was at Crowborough and I'd done the drone flying. And I had the police give me a hard time, right? Over an accident. Right, basically my drone clipped a tree. I've got it all on the footage. Oh, I keep losing things. Here's the SD card. Got the micro SD card there, which I've taken out to just about put onto my top lap. Okay, so I'll put that there so it don't get lost. So laptop to people that don't know. Right, it's the Mini 4 Pro. So anyway, I've had this Mini 4 Pro since it came out. I had got the Mini 3 Pro as well, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not upgrading to the Mini 5 Pro because this is everything I need. If I'm on a boat, however, and I'm out at sea, which I plan on doing, I will be going for something considerably bigger that can handle the wind and stuff out at sea. But anyway, onto this. So I've clipped a tree and look, I've ordered the part for it today. Right, that's going to be just after Christmas. It's the whole arm and that. You can get just the shell, but I can't be bothered with messing about with all the electronics. So the one I've got comes all the wires. You just literally clip it in, screw it in, job done. So I broke it. It's one of the landing feet. So when it lands, it don't topple over. See, it's got one there, right? That one's just broke. Now that fell from, let's say, 25 meters. It just clipped a tiny little branch on a tree. I've got the bloody footage, man. Anyway, it's landed, not caused any trouble, no damage, no nothing. Right, Merry Christmas quickly to everyone that's joined. So anyway, the police, honestly, they went into proper meltdown over it, right? And tried to read me all the rights and I weren't having none of it, right? And there was 3 cops. One of them, he was in the arresting type of mood. And I just done my usual. I just smiled and I could have been arsey. I was very cooperative because I knew what I was doing. They were giving me all the laws about flying above people and distance from buildings. And I went, right, I'm going to stop you there. Now my phone's going crazy. I think that's the, hold on. Right. Because of the weight of the drone, rules as it stands at the moment are completely different. Hello, sweetheart. So Chucky's just walked in. So in the end, they're on the radio. I said, listen, you can do what you like. I'm not going to do. I said to them, Manny, her towel's hitting the bloody camera because Dina's just coming. Chucky's just coming. Anyway, they so wanted to do me over the drone hitting. And I said, look, listen, it's an accident. These things happen. But I'm done with talking. I'm not going to say any more. Right? I'm going to let you guys do your job. You're the police. You do the detective work. Oh, no, sorry, you're not detectives. And also, thank you so much. Guys, by the way, I've got to say, the only thing...
Hi. It's bitter out, isn't it? Absolutely freezing. Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
Hello.
Hello. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. So, I've said to the officers, I'm going to let you do your homework because I can't be bothered. I'm fed up with standing here talking to officers. I was very polite that have no idea of what they are talking about. So I'm going to let you guys do your homework. I'll stand here and wait if you want, but I am going very soon, right? And I said, am I detained because I've done nothing wrong? And one officer went, hold on, am I detained? Because you're going to get it so wrong over the rules with this drone and all the rest of it. And then they said no. So that's when, cheers, Mally. Just hit the bloody drone. That's when I walked away.
No, man.
Right, but I've got the footage, and it is good footage of slowly flying over the... So I spoke to the crowd. I spoke to them. I spoke to the organizer about the drone. He said, do you know what? Brilliant, but would you do me a favour? Please don't fly over there. See that building? It happens to be the houses that are right next to... Just try not to go over the gardens. And I went, no. All I'm going to do is go over you guys. And he went, it was shouted at and everybody was cooperative because I was going to get a great shot. So, which I did, but it just clipped a tree and it came down and I broke my drone. That poxy little bit's just cost me 30 quid today. Just a little bit. I've ordered it today. It's a bit, it'll come just after Christmas. So anyway, my drone will be good then, right? But the cops were just trying to make a big thing of it, as they bloody do. But anyway, welcome old school Phil. The only thing, right, because I've given up alcohol, I must admit, I have been unfortunately like doing some hard stuff. I've tried lightening it up a little bit, but I've never been into like things like Coke and stuff. But the only thing is with it is it's just shit without a whiskey. It is absolutely, honestly, it's crap without whiskey. But I've just got to stick with this Coke. I'm trying the lighter stuff. I really am. I'm trying as hard as I can, but we'll see. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. That was shit. That was warm.
I just gave you a different one to that, didn't I?
Yeah, I know, but I had a half can of Coke open, so yeah, I had to. I can't let a can of Coke sit there and go to waste like you do. She's got this thing, man. She opens, but we got a fridge. We got one of those American style fridges, open both sides. Anyway, one side of it's just full of water. What she does, opens it up, drink, half a bottle, puts it back in, opens up a new one, drink. After, I'm that tight. I'm not that tight. I'm just thinking, no, because you're going to bin that. And I start pouring all the bit bottles into one, screwing it back up, and then I get rid of the bottles. And she does. She just drinks a couple of drops of it and then just sticks it in the fridge, but then has to open up a fresh one. What's wrong with her? Anyway, right. People get these fidget things, yeah? Like, oh. So I'm playing with magnets, I use the magnets actually. So the magnet for these mics, so that's a spare one, that's another mic, right? I hold that on a stick, that one, right? When I'm interviewing people. But the actual proper DJI magnet, this thing here, this tiny, I can't get it off now. This tiny little square magnet there that's got DJI on it, it enables you to, so you ain't got to clip it to the shirt. There's a magnet behind the shirt. That's how it works. And it clips the microphone wherever you want. It does have a clip. I clip it there when I'm out. So when I'm walking, it's close to my mouth and all that palaver. But these magnets are like 15 quid each, these little DJI ones. So I used to use these these magnets. I used to use these for work. Lots of the cabinetry in the display units in electronic retail stores, they use these magnets on recessed, routed into, so panels are literally just pulled off. The public don't realise that, they just pull off, right? So I've got a load of these, and that's what I use for my microphone. But to buy these, they're pennies each, and they're just as good as the £15 little bloody DJI magnets. Ridiculous. But anyway, there you go. So look, watch. Pop. I don't know what's so exciting about that, but anyway, happy Christmas, everybody. I've got to say, I've done pretty well not having a drink, right? But today is going to be the first Christmas Eve, that myself and Chucky have not touched a drop of alcohol. So I'm gonna, if my son's in here watching this, welcome Frag, how we doing, mate? If my son's in here watching this, i.e. STB, Reese, first of all, I've got to say, yeah, I'm dressed like one of the immigrants. They're not migrants. Let's call them for what they are. Right, one of the illegal immigrants when they come to the country. Look, I'm all in grey, man, like I'm going to work. I wear these trousers, this style of trousers, in different colours, different shades, every bloody day. It's what I live in because they're so comfortable. Right, these are my lightweight ones. Even in winter, they're just so comfortable. Blah, blah, yada, yada. So, today's going to be my first Christmas for 30 years, 25, 30 years that I've not had a drink. Documented or undocumented? No, listen, let's not go there. I've got the video there about documented, undocumented, big lol, right? Let's not even go there about documented or undocumented. So, I'm stumped now. I forgot what I'm saying. It's good. Right, yes, I know where I am. So today, I've got to say, in the however long it's been now, 6 weeks roughly, I've not touched a drop of drink, right? And that's my only vice. I don't smoke, I don't do weed, I don't do anything else, right? But today, I've got to say, I could have smashed the absolute granny out of out of a beer. But also, what I want to say is my son. Now, this was purchased before. That's my doorbell going on, and I found a couple of funny messages from people that people that are watching at the moment. So my son, STB, before he knew I'd quit drinking, he's already bought my Christmas present, right? Sweetheart, can you bring me in what Reese has got me, please? It's nice, right? First of all, I'm into my prepping. I've got a lot of alcohol here, right? Like vodka, whiskies, and things like that. It's something. I'm into my prepping. I store food. Anyway, I'm not going to say any more about that because that's my own. But my son and Mathram, can you grab the bottle of whiskey, please? Have bought this. They bought this for me for Christmas. It's beautiful. I so want to use it, right? Beautiful glasses, a lovely sort of like matte.
You know you're not meant. You've just told them that you've opened that.
Yeah, no, I've opened it. I opened it. Mathram was here with the grandchildren. I opened it the bloody day after she left. Anyway, and he's bought me a nice bottle of whiskey. So, thank you anyway. It's going to be a lovely ornament. I would love to have used it. I'd love to have used it. But anyway, that's my present from. Right. Anyway, let me just have a look at a couple of the questions. Okay, so I'll be with you in a second. Oh dear. Here we go. Right, I'm going to go back on a couple of the questions that I've got me varifocals on, and that's too hard to bloody read, man. Happy Christmas, both of you. This is David Morgan. Happy Christmas, both of you, and hopefully the beginning of getting our country back next year. Mate, what I do know is I've started to do it in my last sort of couple of videos. You know, I go and film, and I tend to just try and shut my mouth and just film because I don't want the police to see me as a protester, and that's it. I've got to stand there. I want to be able to walk around, because when you're with a camera, and like I've got a proper camera set up, when you're with a camera set up, they treat you sometimes, most of the time, like media, albeit social media or whatever. Okay, so you are allowed to sort of walk around, but I've found I'm interacting a little bit more because it's starting to get to me. It's really getting to me that what is going on in this country, and we're all being way too polite over this. We're all being, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it just like to raise clicks and views. I'm sick and tired of what's going on at the moment. We all are. I get that. We all are, absolutely. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. So, right, couple of the let's have a look at a couple of the doofers here. You know, something that do for me, do for you. Big Lol, Jace, I have a drone if you want to use it. I'll just crash it. Listen, I'm pretty abusive with my drones, right? Like my tools, I look after them. If you know, I really do. I'd sort of clean something off before putting it away. Like I've got a Makita tool and around 17 batteries that I used to have to use for my work, but I've got Makita tools to pretty much cover any job, and I have 2 or 3 of each tool. And I look after my tools, and like drones, they're a tool to me. I haven't bought a drone because, I just like flying a drone. I've bought the drone because it will get some of the shots that I'd love to get, right? Obviously. but I do take risks with them. My Mini 3, my Mini 3 ended up at the bottom of the River Thames when myself and my mate Tim were kayaking and we were paddleboarding on the River Thames when we were camped up in our camper vans next to it. I wanted to do this shot coming off the land like a jetty, swoop up, but really close. And I thought, nah, stuff it, I'm going to do it. And as I've come up, I've just clipped a bit of the bushes. Anyway, it's ended up in the Thames, but you don't realise as you go under, that is really flowing. Tim and another mate at the time that was with us, they spent hours on the kayaks and the paddle boards diving in, trying to find the drone. They got the drone. They found the bloody... I still have, but it was replaced on insurance, but then I upgraded to the Mini 4 Pro. The main thing with the Mini 4 Pro that I like is or with any drone, and the Mini 3 didn't do it. It might have done it now with updates. I don't know. I've not even looked at the bloody Mini 3 for ages. And no, I'm not getting rid of it. But anyway, I do have one though that's water damaged that could be used for spares. I wonder if it's the same. I never even thought about that. I'll have a look at that. So I've got 2 Mini 3 drones anyway. One that works, one that don't. But the spares, they might be the same. I'll have to have a look. I bet some are. So yeah, they spent hours in the Thames diving, looking for this drone. They eventually found it. I got it back, and yeah, there you go. Right. Hey, Bothered, how we doing? Alf Garnett, Merry Christmas, everyone. Pauline Smith, have a good one. Vinny Boy, good afternoon. Merry Christmas. Michelle Wimpress, hi, lovelies. Hey, Michelle, how we doing? Documented, undocumented, lol. I wear male combats too, Jason. I'm a girl. Oh, right, okay, Pink Princess. I tell you, these, right, yeah, we go into trousers, right? These are what I wear, but they're stretchy material, right? The knees, they're not like, I used to wear crag hoppers all the time. That's all I used to walk around in grey or the khaki, greeny type of crag hoppers. And I just like a trouser that's just hardcore. And then when I'm slumming it, if I'm not wearing these, I'll just wear a pair of shitty old tracksuit bottoms. My tracksuit bottoms, they got me arrested. My tracksuit bottoms got me arrested. I've got the arrest video. It's on my videos. Because I had paint and silicone and things on my tracksuit bottoms, I got arrested, right? Because somebody done criminal damage to a van that I was near, that I got video evidence to prove that it wasn't me. I actually got on video the guy painting the bloody van. I blurred the guy's face out. Oh, that wound them up, the police. I blurred the guy's face out, but they thought that guy was me. I'm just telling you this story, right? It's on my videos. People that haven't seen my videos, if you're new in the chat, check out some of my videos. You'll see what happened. So I was out filming this stuff to do ULEZ, with ULEZ, right? That's the ultra low emission zone. And I get charged a considerable amount of money for owning my camper van and having it parked outside my house daily, which I refuse to pay, point blank. That's it. That over and done with. So I used to protest against Sadiq Khan, TfL, Traffic for London, and the shitty ULEZ scheme by blocking their cameras. So one day while I'm filming, I'm blocking the camera with my big ass grey ex-prison van. I'm blocking the camera, but I'm that close to it. So the camera can't catch the cars around. This is at the Bexley Heath area. So anyway, police have turned up. They've asked me, will you move? They're trying to do the job. And I politely declined. Next day, police turned up. I declined. Next day, police turned up. I declined. But someone came along and vandalised this ULEZ van by painting it. I've got the video. It's online. The police thought that I was the person that vandalised that van. Whilst I was being questioned in the station, in the interview room, They've turned the tablet around. They've gone, so what do you think about this then? What have you got to say about this? They thinking it's me painting this van, right? I've gone, you see that guy in the background there? See him there in the shorts? Look, right in the background, he's typed. Can you zoom into him possibly? Have a look at that guy. See that guy? Whilst he's painting that van, see that bloke with the camera there? That's me. That's me. They've looked, turned the tablet around, looked at it. It was about 1:30 in the morning. Interview terminated, 1:30, they let me go. But I was banned then from protesting ULEZ. I was taken out because I was one of the first people to start blocking the cameras, right? And you know, obviously people were going around cutting the cameras down and doing all sorts of stuff, right? But my way was fully legal, just simply putting my van in front of the cameras, blocking the cameras from yeah, doing its shit. So Sadiq Khan trying to earn money. It's all money, 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 isn't it? Anyway, Michelle Wimpress, I only drink at Christmas. Oh dear. Finger, it's I changed the dressing today. I could feel it was getting a little bit manky and it was like, oh, that still smells, man. So I changed the dressing today. Honestly, when they dressed it, the whole hand was done. It was so tight. It was like I could feel my hand throbbing. So I took it all off and I thought, oh, come on. All it was like a little nick before it exploded everywhere. Anyway. Brian Jenkins, aye. Brian Jenkins, 8574. Hi, could you give a call out to Alison Cleverly, a true patriot who I am so proud to know. Alison Cleverly, Brian Jenkins thinks you are a hero, a true patriot. So well done to Alison Cleverly. Carry on doing what you're doing. Right, what are we missing? Do you know what, Tweety Pie? New Year's resolution, no more being tolerant. We've got to start, yeah. Right, Chucky, come here a second, please.
What?
Yeah, here a minute. Just come sit down for a minute.
Oh, why?
Oh, because I said so.
I've got too much to do.
Yeah, okay, I know you've got a lot to do, but just come here and sit down and say hello. How we doing? Anyway, right.
Hi.
Hi. Right, so, anybody, look, Mally, come here, girl. Mally, look, she's trying to pick up her toy now. Come here, girl.
I've just been eating your...
My cake.
Yeah.
Come here, Mally. What's up, girl? Come here, Mally. No, here. Come here. What's up, girl? What's up? Look, she brings me a big. It's a door stopper. What's up, my beautiful?
Right.
Right. Anyway,
everyone.
no,
I've
right
got
there.
shit to do.
Hi, Chucky. You okay?
Hello,
Read the
I'm
question.
really good. Thank you. I can't even see. I ain't got glasses on, so I can't see anything. So.
There you go. Right. So just stay here with me for a couple of minutes. I'm not going to let her go. She's going to stay here for a couple of minutes. Okay. She's been eating my cake.
Mm-hmm.
She's been eating my cake, my flapjack that I make.
I was starving. I've been to the gym. That's why. I've been to the gym. I've been shopping. It's chaos out there at the moment. And do you know what? Marks and Spencer's have got nothing on the poxy shelves. They always have all their desserts, everything. And generally, Christmas Eve, they'll get reduced. I'm not being a type bitch, but... And, yeah, nothing in there.
No, why? Listen, it's nothing to do with tight. If you can grab some bloody deals and bargains, then...
Yeah, but there was nothing on the shelves whatsoever. I think they've made sure that they sold out of everything, like yesterday, I reckon. But yeah, nothing in there. Mally, don't rip that up. So I got a box of Maltesers.
You got a what?
Box of Maltesers. I fancied Maltesers for days. I'm on a diet, strict diet, so Yeah, so that's my treat for over Christmas, a box of Maltesers. But I didn't get the small one, I got the great big one. That has 3 boxes in it.
Big Lowell said you've been eating my flapjack because we're
It
gonna
is so nice.
we're going to visit Big Lowell and Michelle Wimpress very soon.
Yeah, it's
And I've got to take
honestly-
in one of my flapjacks. Honestly, do you know when people cook a cake and all the rest of it, they go, "No, mine's the best." My flapjack.
No, this is really nice. All the fruit and everything, all
Yep.
the nuts that are in it. And I don't know why I don't eat it actually, why I'm on my diet.
It's
I've literally come in the next day.
It's I make a protein bar
And I
flapjack, but
haven't been
it
eating
tastes delicious. And also, what I do, like last night, for example, I had a huge bowl of ice cream, and I crumble all the flapjack all over it because it's got so much fruit and nuts in it.
Oh, I did get us a cherry pie actually. I got us cherry pie
and
custard for tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm cooking. I'm doing turkey. I'm doing beef. I'm doing all the Christmas cooking this year.
Are you?
Yes.
So I'm having nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I'm doing it.
Cool.
Right, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a lovely Christmas. Enjoy. Do you know what? Christmas is shit. It's only about kids, isn't it? Little kids. Well, if you're drinking, then it's about going into Christmas Day and getting absolutely smashed. But when you're not drinking, it's about nothing.
Just got to put up with each other, haven't we?
It's just about food and TV, which is generally quite shit. And if you watch EastEnders, or if you do watch EastEnders,
no, Andy, definitely not.
Yesterday was shocking on EastEnders. I could not believe it. Shocking. Am I boring them all? Right, I'm going. Bye bye.
Fucking hell, man. EastEnders. Right. So there you go. No, I definitely am not going to be on a washing up duty. Right. It's one thing that I'm getting a little bit warm. Hold on. I've got to take this top off. Give me a second. Hold on, people. Let me little magnet drop through. There's me little magnets. Clip that on there. Give me a second, people. Oh, I've got to stand up, take this top off. Go on, Mally, go and have food, girl. Bit warm for a t-shirt. I mean, for the hoodie. I've been up and down, up and down. Yeah, I got a dishwasher for that instead of washing up. I got a dishwasher as well. I've named the dishwasher Chucky. Funny enough, but yeah, I have a dishwasher as well. Dishwasher or paper plate. So when I go away in my van, and I'm gonna go and go and meet me mate or whatever in the van if she goes with her smellies.
Oh, I got some really nice ones today. Cookies and cream.
She's into she loves her smelly stuff.
Oh,
like
tell them about Mafram when she comes.
Yeah, Mafram, which is Reese's Mrs. girlfriend. She walked in here with the 3 grandkids, 3 granddaughters, and she was like, "Oh man, I'm used to it now. I reckon it's what's making me." Where's my mic? Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just noticed that. Yep. Sorry, people. Hold on.
Yeah, she was all
apologies for that.
And everything, weren't she? Even next day.
Yeah, she was choking. She doesn't realise just how strong the smell is in here.
One for me, please.
What have I got to do?
Just open the middle one there, please. Without breaking them, please.
Oh, give us a second. That's a bit. This is going to be a job for the.
Oh, you don't need.
I can't do it. It's too tight. If I try and do it, I'm going to snap it.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to happen.
Right, exactly. Can't be a decent multi-tool. This was a gift off of Reese, wasn't it?
Was it?
This was a gift off of Reese some while ago as well. So I still got it, Reese. My Leatherman that you got me. I take this. This is always with me when I go out filming as well. There you go. Oh. Oh man. Right. So anyway, what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to be a little bit more verbal, I think, but not to the point where I start getting, if I start getting cast to the side, told to go over there, whatever, then I ain't going to be able to report what's going on. But, oh, my hands stink now. But I am going to start trying to talk to these lefties. So when I did speak to them, when I spoke to the guy, I was talking to him about the undocumented thing. He couldn't answer the questions. Right? Couldn't answer the questions. And, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, right. My plan is, whilst I'm doing YouTube, I'm also going to go live. I didn't realise that I had thousands of people that was watching on TikTok. Yes, I was getting a lot of abuse, but I don't care about that, right? So I think I might start trying TikTok at the same time, having another phone there doing TikTok.
You had 45,000 people on it.
45,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's a lot.
Don't think you'll like the temperature. It's currently minus. See, I've got to say, Frag, I love that type of thing, don't I? Sweet.
Where's Frag? Is he in Norway?
Yeah. He's, where is it? Norway, Frag. But anyway, I can handle that type of temperature. I've got the footwear, I've got the clothing for that sort of temperature.
Well, I've got the handle today. It's
I've got
degrees.
Yeah, but you got the clothing for it. You're just like, oh, it don't look smart enough, so I won't wear it. Right? I've got the clothing to handle temperatures like minus 20, minus 30. I've got the boots, quality footwear, and everything and to handle extreme wet weather. But filming when it's absolutely pissing down with rain, you're holding an umbrella, you're trying to film. I was just like, yeah. Do you know what? I don't blame you. I don't blame you, mate. John, I don't blame you. Holding an umbrella and trying to film, but at the end of the day, I'm going to carry on doing it no matter what the weather is. I'm going to carry on doing it. I was going to go to Britannia today just to have a little walk around, but what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find my plug-in.
You took it. You took it a few days ago. I'll sort the plugs out over there so you can. It's strong in here, honestly. You don't. Doing my throat in.
Oh, don't.
You've got 3 Poxy air fresheners just sitting there on the table, all squirting at different times.
No, that one's dead.
Look, come here, give me them, give me them. No, don't spray it, don't. No, don't. She has them sitting on the Poxy table, the dining table thing. You can taste it. I had someone come into the house earlier on, right? Someone who I haven't seen for probably about 6 months, right? They walked in, they went, "It smells lovely in here."
Did they?
Yes, she did.
Good.
No, it nearly knocked her out.
Oh.
You don't realise, you're used to it. The smell in here is intense. Right, let's have a look at some of the comments. Michelle, they're all over the place. There's every plug socket that's not being used has the plug-in type, but she has the spray ones everywhere. She's got the ones as you walk past them, they go off. You can't walk into the toilet without going all from all different bloody directions. Honestly, even Mathram, right? Even Lou said, she went, the toilet is, I feel like they're watching me. It's so like,
she went in there and where it was all, oh shit, that's the other one.
What's up, Mally? What's up, girl? Mally's seen something that's making her,
what?
I don't know. What have you seen, girl? She's up at the window at the moment. Mally. Wait, Mally, come here. What's up? Mally, what's this? Mally. What's up? Yes, Mr. Waffle. Chucky does fart a lot. Isn't that right, Chucky? Mally, come here, girl. Come here. Here. Come here. Good girl. Yeah, come here. Sit down. Right, sit down. Mally, sit down. No, I'm not scratching you. Sit down. Look. Come here, girl. Come here. What's up? Look at me. What's up? Oh, beautiful. Oh, there you go. She's the reason why we can't leave the bloody house for too long as well. Like, a lot of the times when I go out, Chucky would come with me and help me with the filming. But I'm out all day, like from early in the morning till sort of night time, and we can't leave her for any more than a few hours. 3-4 hours maximum is the longest that we will leave her for. Mr. Waffle, hiding the hang time of the farts. Hold on, I forgot. I did know. What dog have you got, Michelle? Right, they've said, thank you, sweetheart. My Haribos. That's my Christmas present, by the way. Along with a pair of trainers. What? I don't hate them, I've got them on now. Anyway, I've got Haribos. Shut up, mate. You can't have Haribos, girl. Come here. Come here. What's this? What's that? Yep. Yeah, no. I'm going to bring her as well to a couple of the protests. So, I was having some trouble outdoors with a traffic warden. He picks on my van. He comes along just to ticket my van. And I filmed him park up the road, get out. There was all these people parked on double yellow lines and he was illegally parked and he was ignoring them. I'm parking where I park out of principle because we've been parking there for many years. The people that live here, where we park, it's how you park here. Some of us have even suggested get resident parking only, right? If that's what you want to do. It's only because they built a school down the road. So they put double yellow lines everywhere all along. So we got nowhere to park anymore. I just carry on parking. But I watch him come along. He ignores everybody else. No one else gets tickets, only me. Because I had an argument with the guy and I was filming him. He weren't happy. He was a racist, nasty piece of scum, this traffic warden was. And the footage I've got of him will get him the sack. And I filmed him. Ticket was already made when he got out of that car. He was walking with the ticket and he was about to slap it on my van. And I've jumped out. I've got all the evidence I need now, mate, that all you're doing is turning up just because you have something against me. He didn't put the ticket on. He went to me, would you like to take this ticket, sir? I went, nope. And he put it in his pocket and he walked off because I caught him. Piece of scum, mate. Piece of scum. But anyway, what I was getting at, I was taking Mally for a walk. She just stood there and she was watching him, like leaning forward sort of thing, watching him because he's aggressive. He's a very aggressive man. Right? I can't help myself. I learned to start laughing at these people when I'm out on the streets and or blowing them a kiss or something silly, right? But Mally's like just watching him, just being very protective, doing what she's been trained for. But anyway, there you go. So I had to have a little doofer today in my arm. But yeah. Right, let's have a look at some of the questions. Yeah, do you know what, old school? And I don't mind saying this, right? I'm going to tell you now, all the other people that were, I'm going to say this, I'm just going to be so open about it. All the other people that were parked up One of them looked like a letterbox. Right, it was like Halloween night. That's it. Right, parked immediately behind me on double yellow lines. Right, because they're picking their kids up from school. That's what it is. They're picking their kids up from school. They're all illegally parked, but he ignored them all. Not one of them was a white person like me. That's it. I'm saying it openly. I'm sorry if I get a knock on the door and they don't like what I'm saying. Tough fucking shit. That's what it was, right? And that's how we are being made to feel in our own country. It's not a racism thing, right? It's not a racism thing at all. It's nothing to do with that. And it is true with double standards, exactly what you're saying there, old school. It's true, it's double standards. Sorry, I'm eating a Haribo and I'm enjoying it. I've got to have a... See, I like the Coke. The only trouble is with Coke is the bubbles. They get up your nose. Do you know what, Sir Paulie? Right, I said something that was very near the mark because you couldn't help myself. And this traffic warden, how he responded to me, right? I'm going to say, I tell you what, I'm going to say this now, and I will be able to retrieve the footage. Unfortunately, it's on my old laptop. It's on that hard drive. The hard drive's not damaged, so I can get the data off of that laptop. Dina's fault, Chucky's fault. I will get that data, but I've also got the footage of our recent interactions, right? So I've said something, right? Not too bad. He's responded, yeah, I'm going to say this now. He went, I'm a big black man. I've got a big, massive black cock. I've got this, right? He said, and it's like, I'll F your mother. Right. Honestly, the things he said to me, his mate has got out of his car. It was the guy's car. Another traffic warden's with him, got out and he's dragging him and he's telling him, mate, shut up, shut up, shut up. But he just couldn't help himself. He was on a tirade of abuse that he wanted to subject me to, and I was loving it. And I was filming him. And the guy that was dragging him into the car knew I was filming him. Going to be such good footage, right? But I've got the latest footage. It's on my phone and on the laptop, and I'm going to be making a video about it. But I'm going to be putting complaints in about him, and I want him to lose his job. I really, really do. I've got CCTV all around the van as well, on the van, so I can watch my CCTV from my phone anywhere, right? And I've got that all of him just loitering about, and then he'll walk over and just put a ticket on, and he's gone, he's out of the area. He won't ticket all the other residents that are illegally parked. I better, hold on, I've got an answer for that one. Big, was that Bill Griffiths? Oh, look out for him. That's all of them. That's all of them. Right, and it's true. He was the things he was saying to me, he just puts him in. All I would say is he's a nasty, racist traffic warden that should not be on the streets with a job like that, dealing with the public. You got to understand, if you're in a job that public, I used to have to set up, like, I had my PASMA, IPAFs, my different qualifications, so I could set up alley scaffold towers, 6 metre towers. I'd have to get permission from the councils to put that there for a given amount of time, and it would all be coned off with like Chapter 8 fencing and things like that, barriers. But the public would always moan at me, and I'd say to the people that were working for me on the day, I'd say, look, if anyone starts moaning at you, point them at me and I will deal with them. And I used to stand there and take it from the public and be apologetic. Sorry, we're just doing our job. It's no good moaning at him, you know, because I've told him he needs to do this job because it is his job, right? We've got the permission from the councils, and so I'm used to having people moan at me. And it's true. It's like bailiffs as well. I'll tell you, we get the bailiffs turn up here once or twice a week, all because of me parking tickets for the van. And ULEZ, that's it, ULEZ. All for me ULEZ thing. And one of them was online, but he done a privacy complaint. I got like 500,000 hits on that bloody video within a couple of days of putting it up to do with this traffic warden. I took it down because he put in a privacy complaint. All I had to do was blur his face and put it back up again. I just haven't done it. Because again, I wasn't doing it for the money. I'm doing it for principle. Right? Now that I am doing this full time, if I get, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not being silly. If I get the donations and stuff, it's going into fuel and things. People know that I always get a meal deal when I go out on the streets, or I'll get 2 meal deals if I'm leaving early in the morning, and it'll be a sandwich, bag of crisps, and my Red Bull. And then someone will go, here you go, mate, here's £2, £3 or whatever, get yourself another Red Bull or something. That's it. Right? But anyway, right, let's get his face all over the place, name and shame. Do you know what I'm going to? I'm going to start getting this footage together, but I really need that footage off the laptop because...
Wait, this was in the washing machine.
That's come out my trousers.
Yeah,
I think lucky money's plastic now because I had money in my bloody pockets in a pair of these orange ones. Wow, she don't normally give it back. I'll tell you why she's giving me that back, because she was out shopping earlier on and I transferred money over to her.
Yeah, that's gone. It comes to 150 in Sainsbury's.
Wow. She just smashes money, man. Honestly, she's got a spending problem.
150, I bought nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. You've just answered. You've said exactly what I was saying, right? I give her money. She just smashes it, and there's nothing to fucking show for it. Oh, I got a punnet of tomatoes.
I got you 3 packs of Brazola.
Oh, Brazola,
Yeah,
right?
Brazola.
Yeah. Oh, she got me some Haribos as well. So thank you very much. There you go.
It was all spent on you anyway. All right. Makes it smell nice in here.
Do you want to put that over here? We got blankets. See this behind me? We have, right, Maddie's not allowed on this settee. She's not. We got the same settee over there. We got 2 settees. We got the 3-seater here and the 2-seater over there, like together like a V. We did have a corner settee thing, but that didn't work out. And an armchair. So everything's got covers on it because of her. And we've got a big ass, like 1200 by 1200 puffy thing in the middle of the room. So she's only allowed on the puffy and only allowed on this chair. The armchair is just for her, but we've got covers. We have to have covers on everything because she molts all year round. All year round. So, anyway, guys, I don't know. I just thought I'd do this. Do you want me to take them Snickers?
I've got to put them in the fridge for you.
Right, okay. How many's in that packet?
8.
8.
I won't eat them.
You won't eat them?
I'm on a diet.
But you'll eat my flapjack.
Well, I was hungry when I
Oh, man. She loves the flapjack. She really, really do. She really does, I mean. Right. Mally, you look proper depressed, girl. Suicidal. Come here. What's up, my girl?
I've got you hot cheese and chilli.
Let's have a look.
Hot cheese and chilli.
I've not seen these ones before. Hot cheese and chilli. Cool. That'll be me dinner for tomorrow. Do you know what? I used to have shoulders. I used to have some arms. I don't work out no more. I don't do that silly shit. I can't be bothered.
Well, you can, so come and gym with me.
But I don't get fed no more either.
I don't cook no more.
No, she don't. So because she's doing her diet shit. Are you really? No, go away. Michelle's just said we're literally just eating those right now.
Well, really?
I think I'm going to join you. Because once you pop, apparently you can't stop. No, they're good. See, when I make my beef jerky, it's all gone now. I've got to do another batch of it. But I make it so hot and spicy. Sorry, guys, if that's crunching. I make them so hot and spicy. People will eat it and they go, it's nice, but no, I don't. I won't know. I won't have any. That's why I do it, because people don't want it then. But would be nice to have a nice hot salsa dip right now. Didn't we get no salsa dip?
Huh? What?
No salsa dip.
I didn't get a dip. We're having a platter tonight with a beetroot and cheese and all that.
So tonight we're having a platter, apparently. Sound effects like walking up a gravel path. Shall I move my microphone? Because sorry guys, I'm eating these. How do I make beef jerky? So, got to move this microphone, haven't I? Hold on. Oh, magnet's falling down. Right. Hold on. If you look on my community page on YouTube, Mr. Waffle, you'll see that I basically get like a couple of kilogram pieces of I'll get all the fat off of it. Depends on how long term I want to store it for, but I don't do it for long term storage. If I do it for long term storage, I'll put some oxygen absorbers into the Mylar bags and I'll vacuum seal them. And I've opened up beef jerky that's like nearly a year old and it's as good as the day I bloody wrapped it up, to be fair. But that was just an experiment. But otherwise, I eat it so quick. I do. I'm a carnivore and I eat a lot of meat, but I also eat a lot of vegetables as well. So anyway, have a look. I slice the meat up about 1/4 inch thick, roughly, and I prepare it by leaving it overnight in the sauce, the dip that I use, which is a marinade of Worcester sauce, soy sauce, a good soy sauce, dark soy sauce, Worcester sauce, which I've said I'll use some different herbs like cumin, coriander, and a hell of a lot of black chili and dried chili flakes. A hell of a lot. But I'll also pour in a couple of bottles of the cheap sort of like Dunn's River little bottles of hot sauce that cost about £1, like a Tabasco type of sauce. And I'll pour in a couple of bottles of that as well. Mix it about, let the meat marinate overnight, and then I'll just take. A lot of people pat it dry. I don't. It just means a little bit longer in the food dehydrator, and I use a couple of decent stainless steel food dehydrators, and then within 4 hours, and then let it set for a bit. Honestly, the meat is just amazing. It really is. I'll take it out. I'll chop it up into tiny little bits. I'll add that to a soup that I might make, while I'm out, when I go out on the road, I'm constantly picking at the jerky, and I've never run out. Normally, I'm always replacing it. I'm revolving it, rotating it, but I've run out. I've got none left. So there you go. Anyway, that's how I make it. Yeah, see, I've done deer as well. I used to have a shooting permission that you can Oh, there they are. Sorry, I'm looking for me, Chris. For the deer, it was on an apple and a pear orchard different fruits, and the deer used to nibble the bark off the trees. So obviously you had to stop them from doing that. But yeah, I've done it to deer in the past when I used to get it for nothing, to a degree. Never used to factor in the fact that it was like 80 miles away and you got to drive to it, then your lunch and time and stuff. Yeah, so it did used to cost a few quid. However, you got a whole deer with no idea. So yeah. Right. Let's have a look at some questions, guys, because I've got to eat some of these. I'm starving. Sorry, people. I wonder if Ricky... Do you know what, Ricky Sanchez? I can't even... He's not ever shown his face again. Not since people actually started getting the hump with him and asked the police to sort of like, do us a favour, mate, tell him to go away. But yeah, he's never shown his face back there again. And apparently he lives in that tall building, as you know. Hey, what's up, Tricia? Cornwall? Sorry. You know, I always do say I can't stand watching people eat on YouTube and things like that, but I'm so hungry, Mum. I never actually got to find out which door number he was there, Sir Paulie. Go and visit the building and call him, and he might get you a beer or two, but you might have to submit to him though. So that AB thing that actually happened quite a while ago. Who said that? Yeah, Trisha Cornwall. That AB thing that you see online. That happened quite a while ago. They chased him. Quite a lot of them chased him, and he managed to land a punch on one of them. I haven't seen the new video, but I looked at the title, and I knew it's there for if I want to watch it. But I'm normally too busy to actually watch YouTube now, to be honest with you, right? Because I'm either on YouTube or when I'm off, I'm you know doing life. That don't sound good, does it? But anyway, that happened a fair while ago, and because there was like an investigation, he didn't put the video out. But I'm assuming now that because the investigation is over, so I am going to watch the video because I don't know how it ended. But it was disgusting that he got arrested. That's the double standards of the police in this country, right? You're not allowed to protect yourself, and that's it. We've gone through that. We've been through a huge court case with the police. Myself, Chucky, and my dog, right? We've been through a huge court case with the police. The double standards. This wasn't protecting illegal immigrants. It was protecting people that are worse than that. We're talking about someone who's now in prison for 20 odd years, I think. They'd sooner protect him because he was a grass and he was more important to the police than like myself or Chucky. But anyway, I have explained it to a degree on this channel, but not sort of right at the moment. Oh my God, 800 kilograms. 800 kilograms? Are you... Hold on. Big Lol. 800 kilograms. Yes, I want some. 800 kilograms. Are you right? Are you... What? And how do you do your crackling? But yes, I would love some. I also tried this method of how they used to do them, and when they put them into the deep fat oil for literally, but you got to be careful because it bubbles, man. And you take it out, and that's how it comes out. That really almost like polystyrene sort of. You know what I'm talking about. But yes, I love crackling. Lots of salt and pepper, so it really dries out that skin.
Honey, should I just keep the turkey normal, just butter and a bit of pepper and that on it?
Oh, you what? Oh, you want me to get involved, do you?
No, but we don't want garlic and that on it, do we?
Do you want me to get involved?
No. We don't want garlic on it.
Why don't we?
No.
Because I'll be using it for sandwiches.
Yeah, I know, but we don't want garlic then.
Okay, why not?
No, we'll just have a nice...
Hmm?
Okay. Jay just said to me, he said, "You're probably going to love me." And I said, "What have you got?" And he won't tell me, but just now he tapped me and said he was in the Louis shop yesterday. Oh, I hope I ain't got my foot. I might imagine if he watches this and I'm saying it. I hope I ain't getting my hopes up too much, but I reckon he's got me a fucking Louis bag. I'll be crying tomorrow. You do a live tomorrow and say she didn't get that. She got fucking... don't know. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, do you know what? Sorry. Dina's just been talking to her son, and she thinks she knows what he's got her for Christmas, and she's getting very excited. But anyway, I've nearly eaten all of these now. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. Big Low's bought a cow. That's what he's got. Big Low and Michelle Wimpress have bought a freaking cow, man. A cow? Yeah.
What, a whole cow?
They've bought an 800 kilogram cow. Pig, I mean, sorry, pig. No, what am I talking about? Cow. Pig. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back, okay? I want a cup of tea. Misha, you're right. These catch up on you, don't they? They do. They catch up on you.
What, do you want a cup of tea?
Oh. Yes, please. Lots of honey.
Okay.
That's it. I haven't had to move. We're not posh by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to coffee. I like a decent ground coffee. I didn't used to drink a lot of tea until now, giving up alcohol. I drink a lot of tea, but also I have a lot of honey. Deny honey.
Yes, honey.
Yeah. Nah. What flavour Pringles? There we go. Oh, dear. Is that backwards on that camera? It's hot cheese and chili. They are really nice, but they do catch up on you. But I could easily eat the rest of them. It's like eating my jerky. The more you eat, your mouth becomes inflamed. I mean, these are actually pretty spicy, to be fair, but I could eat a lot spicier and enjoy them. However, these are spicier than normal for like a shop bought product, because they try and keep those as neutral selling as possible. Someone who don't like spicy but don't mind it a little bit too, all that sort of stuff. They're trying to obviously cater for various people, but these would be the ones that I would buy. Right, what are we talking about? No Heidi today. No, do you know what? I'm not sure what's happened to Heidi. She's yeah, after her birthday, she's I don't know. We'll send her a message and see what's happening, which we would have done anyway. What? Yes, Dina's gonna message her and see how she is. But Merry Christmas from. Okay, Debbie Vaughan. Merry Christmas from Froy Weihnachten Negochlian prisoners. Help me out here, people. What? But anyway, Merry Christmas to you as well. I love that name. Merry Christmas from. Where's it gone? Merry Christmas. Weihnacht. I would pronounce that. It's almost like German or something, isn't it? But that last word then takes me over to Welsh. Weihnachten. Or it could be a silent H. Weihnachten Nadol. That's all, folks. You're welcome, MS Dave, and happy Christmas to you, my friend. I got a video that I done online. Okay, me and Dina were camping. I actually lost a drone in the mountains on that day. We were in the Black Mountains, Brecon Beacon, sort of like just part of the Black Mountains anyway. We were camped in the camper van in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful, beautiful area. And there was a sheep on its back, this big ass fat sheep, and it could not get onto its legs. It just couldn't get up. We was watching it. We was up on top of the hill. I've had to come all the way down. I've got over to it, and I've literally grabbed hold of the sheep and rocked it and pulled it over onto its feet. I saved the sheep's life because I know that they do die, some of them, when they land on, like a turtle. If it goes on its back, it's stuffed. And yeah, so I saved one of the sheep, and I put that up as a short first of all. I was reorganising YouTube at one point. I lost the short, but I remember the comments were like so grateful from people that are either Welsh or know what it's like to own livestock. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. I didn't see it as a big deal. I just simply knew it was in trouble, and I just grabbed hold of its fur and pulled it over onto its legs, and yeah. And then he looked at me and he went, bit like the AI videos. He looked at me and he went, anyway. I turn around and look at my screen, and it's like a few seconds behind, and I've just seen myself do that to me. Right, what was that, Eldon? Where am I? Debbie Vaughan. I am Welsh, also British, and lived in Germany 40 plus years. Got dual citizenship. Well done. Used to work in Germany regularly. So yeah, I know Germany pretty well. Kaiserslautern is an area that I used to go to. That has a famous story. It was the footballer. What was his name? Not Kahn. One of the famous German strikers or midfielders. I can't remember what his position was. Ballack. Was it Ballack? Yeah, Ballack. He came from Kaiserslautern. In Welsh and German. Okay, right, got that. Old school. Yeah, got that. Right, okay, yeah, it's German for Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Of course, Merry Christmas to you as well. Guys, could you just give me a second? Just give me a second. I'll be back in it. Yeah, it was Michael Ballack. That's correct. Yeah, it was Michael Ballack, great footballer, and he played for Kaiserslautern before going into the bigger leagues. Of course. 1 second. Oh, oh, yeah, his magnet there. Clip my microphone there. I think that might work out. We're back in a second. Oh man, I'm like an old man when I get up. Oh man. Right. Ah. Next thing I've got to talk about. Dina's got some brajol or brajole, whatever they pronounce it, the meat, finely sliced meat. Oh, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Andrew Rubin has the boat project coming along. All in good time. All in good time. Summer is where that's gonna kick into action. Right at the moment, I want to talk about the book, Robert Wallace's book. I started on it last night. Last night would have been a night because it was chilled, peaceful, nothing going on. But I had to be up super early today because I had someone turning up here like early in the morning to do something for me. And anyway, it's the Swallow Hell book by Robert Wallace. And some of you good people in the chat here, and people that are not here that have purchased this book, because I've sort of recommended the guy. I've done a little interview with him, and I'm going to be doing a full podcast about this guy, Robert Wallace. He has been imprisoned in 5 different countries. He basically lost the plot, and you know exactly what Michelle Wimpress has said. She started reading it as well, right? And she's like already gripped. Honestly, you will be gripped from the first couple of pages. He had to have an operation to have drugs removed. He was basically used as a mule for transporting drugs. It's just how he went after coming out of the army. Okay, who just, as usual, toss you aside, don't give a monkey's uncle about you unless you're like one of the like rising or top brass sort of thing. Any of you in the chat, honestly, if you like reading, it's £10.99. It's sold exclusively by Amazon. There is a link to this. If you go to my community page, you'll see the post that I've done on Swallow Hell, or you can go to Google and type in Robert Wallace Swallow Hell, and you will go to his page or to the Amazon page to buy this book. I'm going to be interviewing this guy after Christmas, going to be sitting down with him. We're going to be talking about, basically, he's going to be telling me in live form his life that is put in this book. But it's like a film. You watch a film and people always go, oh, you've got to go and read the book, or you should have read the book before watching the film. So in a few weeks' time, I'm going to be setting up like some sort of podcast with him. I'll go and visit him. We'll use my van as a studio, and I'll do the podcast from that studio. And yeah, we'll do what we can. But anyway, someone's just said about the reading. Hold on. Let me just put that down for a second. Hold on. Sir Paulie, I actually can't read it. It's like I can't concentrate for more than 5 minutes. I'd like to read. I don't know what that is, that what you're saying there, but I have that issue as well. I'll talk about something. It might not be bad, right? I might not have it heavily, massively, whatever the word is, but I'll talk to you, then I'm gone. I'm on to something else. Hey, welcome, Reese. How we going? Hey, Reese. Oh, man. My furry muff's fallen off my microphone. I opened up my present, Reese, and I've shown them, now that I've given up drinking, my present. Now that I've given up drinking, this was my present from Reese and Mathram. But do you know something? I've got it now anyway, right? And I'm into my prepping, as I said earlier. Like I got like so many kilos, like hundreds of kilos of beans and rice and pastas and stuff, all vacuum sealed, stored away. Honestly, during lockdown, people going nuts just for a toilet roll. There's my microphone. People all going nuts just for a toilet roll, right? People going nuts. They're almost fighting over the last few tins of, and that was just our lockdown. Can you imagine if we had blackouts? I mean, our the terrorists in this country, or that go to any country. If you think about it, they're actually a little bit thick, right? In the type of things that they target, right? But just imagine if we didn't have power. Just not having power, right? I've got different solar power stations. I mean, my van's full of like it's got around 1,000 watts of solar panels on it, so it can power itself. Blah 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 blah. But forget the van. I've also got fold up, transportable solar panels up to 400 watts each solar panel. Plus, I've got various solar generators that can, like one of the solar generators I've got can power your fridge, can power your house, and you could have the solar panel sort of in the window, for example. I've honestly, I've prepared for that shit. We have no idea what's coming, right? But you're right, Mr. Waffle. It's not a joke, right? What you're saying, you're 100% correct. Toilet roll became a commodity. And all these memes and jokes that people were saying, like pulling up, like the drug dealers, and the window goes down, they're pulling out like, look, it's my last one, it's the last one. It's a fucking toilet roll. They're doing a deal over a toilet roll, and because the toilet rolls became a thing that people were fighting for in blood, and you grab that last bag of rice. People are looking at you like, oh, we're going to rob him when he goes out of this store. He's just took that last bag of rice. Honestly, it's people prepare honey. I'm not calling you honey, right? We buy buckets of honey. When I say we buy big, I say buckets. They're like what, roughly 2 kilogram tubs of honey. We store tons of honey. We use a lot of honey. Honey is one of the main ingredients I put into my flapjacks that I make. Honey and peanut butter. That is the flavour. My flapjack is off the charts. I used to dehydrate my own mushrooms. I don't bother now because that would take 10 to 12 hours just to dehydrate a punnet of mushrooms. Now I buy freeze-dried mushrooms from Costco and I vacuum seal them, so they will last for years and years and years. Tubs of different foods, chickens, meats, beefs, mince meats, all freeze-dried that'll last for many, many years. But like, I'm having a cup of tea now, right? And to sweeten it, it'll be, thank you very much, a lot of honey to sweeten it.
Guys, is he just talking a load of old bollocks? He isn't he? Are you talking a load of old bollocks?
I'm talking a load.
Are you all bored?
You can't get bored of me. So anyway, right, Reese, back to Reese. Right, Reese will sort of kind of tell you as well what I'm like. I'm into my prepping. So the fact that I got alcohol for Christmas, someone that's given up alcohol would normally go, I've given up alcohol. I have. That's not a good thing to you. No, me, that goes straight into my storage now. I mean, storage, things like alcohol and certain drugs, painkillers and stuff become a big, big commodity, right? A tradable commodity. However, you got to protect it as well. So, I'm speaking to a small audience now with regards to putting it out there to the whole world, for example, that I've got this and I've got that. But anyway, you're right, Scottish. It's not normal bollocks. It's Christmas bollocks, right? So, but guys, seriously, I've got to say, this world this country, one, we're the laughing stock now. We're the laughing stock of other countries, right? Because we've got a spineless, a very, very manipulative, spineless piece of crap as a prime minister at the moment, who is dead set on destroying this country. And he is, day by day, he is destroying this country. So does Christmas bollocks have shiny baubles? Not in this house today. Not in this house. Normally this house looks right. First of all, see yours. I've seen pictures of yours, Big Low and Michelle, right? And it looks beautiful. You've got the right amount of colour. It all looks beautiful. Dina Chucky, aka, also goes. She goes over the top. She loves the glitz, the glamour, and that's what this place is like normally. But I'm not going for a walk around my house. I'm not doing that, right? I couldn't care less if I was in a big mansion. I'm not showing it off, right? This is where I'll do my filming from, and this is where I sit when I come. This is my space. Got a big ass telly on the wall, like it's a large front room, big telly on the wall right in front of me. There, this is my space, so I'll set up and I'll film here. But this year we got no decorations up because we wasn't going to be here this Christmas, and it was last minute that we was going to stay in like a log cabin thing, but it didn't happen through various reasons. It didn't happen. But after Christmas, I've got a lot to do. We got a trip planned, myself and Tim. So, I got this dinghy. The idea of getting this dinghy with the little outboard motors, it's going to hang off the back of the catamaran. It literally hangs off the back. When you need it, you can moor off the coast, for example, and then use the little dinghy to get into shore and stuff, right? So I bought that and tested it out when I went to visit Tim. But anyway, Tim, my mate, he's gone and bought one now, right? And he was playing on it on the Thames yesterday. A couple of days ago, the engine died on him, and he just bought it. But Tim is magic. He's one of the best mechanics that I know, right? In it, not just he some people specialise. I can repair BMWs. He's a mechanic, a proper mechanic, and he fixed the what is it?
Oh, that Febreze is lovely.
I think it's 6 or 7 horsepower Yamaha engine, whatever it is. But he's done that now. Mine's a 6 horsepower, I think. 6, 4 or 6, can't remember. It's only a small one, but it does what it does. So the plan is, right, sorry I'm waffling there.
What it says on the tin, isn't it?
The plan is, what we're going to do, we're going to load up the boats. Myself and Mally are going to take in the boat all our gear, plus a solar power station in the boat. He's going to take all his supplies, and we're going to head off up the Thames. On the Thames, there are places that we can stop, more little islands in the Thames, right, where the Thames gets really wide. There's little islands that we can just stop on, camp, cook, have campfires, beautiful campsites for a day or two, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and have some fun on the boats, but I want to get my drone fixed so we can have some good overhead shots as well. But yeah, so we're planning that trip for very, very soon. Of course, I've got the interview with Robert Wallace, which is going to get done. And yeah, hold on. They are clean, yeah. So Paulie, what is it? You need to give Lane tips about boats. He definitely needs a bigger engine for his dinghy. Right, okay. I don't know. I've not seen anything about that, to be honest with you. What's happening with Operation Overlord, Danny Tomo? They can only do so much, I think. What's happening? I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what's going on there. some people try and jump on the bandwagon and hold on. Some people try and jump on the bandwagon and think, well, I'm going to go and be part of that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I mean, I know what I'm going to do when I'm ready to start sailing. I'm going to be going as close to France as possible, and I'm going to be following these boats and filming all the way. Right, that is the plan. I'm going to be filming them, live filming them. There'll be Starlink on the boat, so I can live film these people. Right, I'll be staying far enough away from them, but I'm going to be filming them. I'm going to be live filming the RNLI, picking them up, right, and just seeing just how they're treated and how just we know how true it is and all the rest of it. But I want to follow them in a boat, and so far no one's doing that. If someone beats me to it before summer, then fair play to them, right? But that's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, they so Paulie, I'll tell you what they do. They find these dinghies that have already been sabotaged. Yeah. Let's just. Oh, how'd that go up?
Quick question: has Maddie been out this afternoon?
Yeah, yeah. I'll take her out again in a minute, actually. But yes, she has. I don't know. Whatever I just pressed there, started turning the volume up and down. Oh man. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah, I've got some pictures here of some of what looks like some very, very nice bloody crackling. Some, rind. It'd be nice if all those slices just snap off. That'd be nice. I tell you what I like. You know when it's crunchy, but it's not breaking your teeth crunchy. It's crunchy, 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 but then you get the sticky bit as well, and something that's a little bit chewy. Oh man. Everybody's got their own preference when it comes to pork scratchings and stuff. France has Navy destroyers in the channel protecting the boats leaving France. Yeah, figure that one out, eh? Figure that one. I was going to say, I tell you now, right, I sharpen my knives on Japanese whetstones, right? I go from, I've got 400 grit, 1,000, 3,000, 6,000, 8,000, and I think 10,000's what I've got. All different whetstones for whatever I want to sharpen, and I've got ones for me axes as well that I will not use on my knives.
Have we got the right tea?
Mine's sweet as hell.
This is so sweet. I can't drink it. Will you drink both?
Probably.
Here you go.
Hold on, let me taste this.
That's a fucking bucket of tea.
No, taste mine.
Oh no, not if it's sweeter than that.
Mine you've done incredibly sweet. I thought you'd emptied the bucket into it. I've got two.
Looking at the honey bucket, it is really empty.
I've got two. These are large cups. Let me tell you now. These are right 500ml cups. They are the 500ml cups. Right, like they'll take about 550, 600ml, but they are classed as 500. What the hell? How much have you put in there, mate?
I don't know. I was talking to Jay.
These are the tubs of honey we buy. We buy loads of these, absolutely loads of them we store because honey will store forever. It'll outlive you. So I've got 2 cups now because she's made hers too strong, too sweet. It is. I'll tell you what. Do you know my workout is holding my camera rig? I had Reese when he came to the the protest with me. The Tommy Robinson Christmas Carol thing. And I was eating my sandwich, and I said, Reese, do us a favour, hold my camera and that. And I walked off. He was holding my camera, and he went, how the hell do you carry this all day? I don't know, you just do it. Do you know what I mean? It is a honey drink with a dash of tea. That's exactly what it is. And yeah, I probably will be pissing all night, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. Where are we at? No, I don't want to exit. Oh, what have I done? Oh. Yeah, do you know what it is? I've got a litre of tea here. That's exactly what I've got. Yeah. That is a sweet overload at the moment. The smells in that kitchen are epic, mate. Nah. Oh. It depends. Yeah. Anyway. No comment. There is jokes there, by the way. Ian Clark's Photography. Happy Christmas, everyone. Happy Christmas to Ian Clark's Photography. Pop up a wet one. What was that all about? I don't know. Let's have a look. Yes, I do still like my watches. And the only reason why my watch is off, I don't need to. I've got this thing, like, a lot of times I'll take my everything off, my wedding ring, I'll have my shower, but the watch I forget to put on a lot of the times. And if I leave the house without my watch on, I'm empty.
You talking about watches?
I don't want another cup of tea.
No, it's same for you, it's for me. I was just going to quickly say, though, what's so weird is because Jason...
Hold on.
It's okay, I can get that. Jason bought me the whoop, because I'm into doing fitness and all that. So he bought me the whoop for Christmas. And it's so weird because it doesn't have a watch face. So
how do you tell time?
By looking at your mobile phone. Anyway, useless bit of information, but I thought you might want to know.
Sir Paulie, are there still protests at the Britannia? Dina, come here. Look what you've done.
What have I done? Knock the tea over?
Yep, you've knocked a half a litre of tea over, girl.
Silly cunt.
Oh, language, girl.
Sorry. What a twat and all.
She's just kicked it. She come and sit here and has kicked over my tea. Now, if that was me, oh my days, man, I will be getting it. She's just kicked over 500 millilitres of bloody tea. So anyway, back to Britannia. What's happening at Britannia? Nothing. It has fizzled out. I've been there 4 times recently, and no one's been there. The odd content creator for different medias, social medias, has been there.
I think 2 Up 2 Down was there at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's exactly what someone was saying. So Hammers goes there regularly, right? But with regards to protests, nothing. So I'm so open. I'm going to be very transparent. I will go places where people are helping themselves. Now, see, like you're saying, Bradford there, okay? I'm not going to go and drive, for example, a couple of 100 miles away or more to somewhere, right, to film a protest. I'm going to stick to... I mean, it still takes me an hour and a half to get to the ones that I go to. Like, Epping takes an hour. Crowborough takes an hour and a half. The ones up in Chelmsford, an hour and a half, hour and 45, depending on traffic, couple of hours, right? So they're the ones that I support because they're relatively local, even though it takes a fair bit of time. But if I was traveling, anytime we are traveling to different parts of the country, be it for whatever, to visit someone, whether in the car, in a camper van, I will then go, do you know what? There's a protest that goes on here. I'm going to go and support it. But I can't be driving all around the country for just to go and support different protests. It's something I can't do, right? And I don't even want to talk about financially and all that sort of stuff. That it's not so much that, it's just so hard to say without being taken so wrong. But anyway, the local ones, or the ones that I go to, which are Cheshunt, Epping, now the Chelmsford ones, and of course, right, the Wethersfield ones. The Wethersfield ones are really, really starting to make a noise. Keep an eye on my community page, putting the posters up on when the Wethersfield protests are. So they're doing one on the 31st, and it's basically about going out and protecting the girls that are all going out, to celebrate New Year's Eve, and all the illegal immigrants, watching them basically all on the streets in the local areas, a lot of them being very predatory. That's all I'm saying. So no, we're not going out and being vigilantes. We're going out and we're just keeping an eye on the girls. That's what we're doing. All right, and that's what it's all about. But anyway, so that's the 31st of December. All right, so that's one to keep an eye out for. But yeah, so keep your eyes open for that one, guys. I'm going to be there at Wethersfield. That is, they are really starting to make a noise now, those people. We've just got word, Mercer Free, we've just got word packing up. I've got to read it on here, it's easier. We just got word packing up and moving from London to the States in February. Can't wait to get away before it gets worse. You know, Sam, this is what I've been trying to convey across to Chucky, that the boat is the way forward. If we stayed on the River Thames, for example, fortunately the mast can come down. You take out some pins, some bolts, and the mast can come down. That enables you to use the two onboard engines. It's got two Yanmar, 14 horsepower engines, each of them, so 28 horsepower engines if you use both. You don't need to use both engines. Just purr along at sort of like 4 knots, just along the Thames, and then the idea is to go just slightly off coast. Once we get out of Thames estuary, slightly off coast, Sheerness, that kind of way. Let Chucky start to experience a little bit more chop, a little bit more wavy. That is her fear about being on the open sea. Right, so it's going to take me time, but honestly, I'm going to turn that boat. That's why I'm not even going to talk about it. Right, until the summer, I'm going to turn that boat into what I've done with the van. The van's going to be going. That van, I can get in that van. I can live in that van. I can go completely off grid in that van. Right, self-sustaining. Like onboard generator if I needed to generate a solar power 600 amp hour lithium battery on the boat. Ultimately there's going to be roughly from, depending on the size of the solar arch that we build, from 2,000 to 3,000 watts of solar panels, quality solar panels, going into 1,000 amp hour approximately. It might be about 1,100 watts. So roughly 1,000 amp hour lithium, purpose-built lithium battery, not lithium ion, lithium phosphate. Iron, it has a problem with water, certainly salt water. So they are lithium phosphate batteries, LiPo as opposed to lithium ion. So anyway, that's going to be custom made for me, just like the one in the van has been custom made for me to fit in the cupboard. I'm going to have 2 wind turbines. Each wind turbine has maximum outputs of producing 2,000 watts per wind turbine. So, you know, just cruising along, that's going to be constantly charging that 1,000 amp hour lithium battery. And that's it. So I'm going to be turning that boat into something, plus all the fishing rods, everything that I'm going to have on board. I'm going to... sorry, I'm reading something, lithium prismatic. I'm going to basically turn that boat into something that I can go completely off grid with if I have to, right? Just alternatives, or at least get on that boat. You can live on that boat if we had to, and you know, sorry, is that, I don't know, is that you lot? Hold on, mate. Listen, I don't mind, honestly. Right, Lowell, listen, that looks perfect. The crunch, so it's not like crunch and then that's it, you can't get through that last little bit of skin because it's just too tough. If that's how that crackling is, she smashed it, mate. Absolutely smashed it. Looks amazing. I would love some of that. I'll swap you for some of my flapjack. I'll make you a nice flapjack, mate. Hold on. Dad, I just had a call from the owner of your new boat. He said it's currently at the bottom of a sinkhole. Do you know what? I see that. Right. Has anybody seen that? The canal. I'm not sure what canal it is. Basically, the canal has just completely collapsed. Boats are all sinking into this bloody sinkhole thing on the canal. One bloke's managed to tie his boat up. What you got to remember, my boat. Right, first of all, it's a catamaran. It's the width of maybe three of those boats put together, right? And like the length sort of thing. It's a catamaran. And so the only thing I can't do, I can go on river systems, some river systems, the Thames I can. I can make it like down as far as Oxfordshire and things in this boat with the sail down and use the engines, but you can't go on canals because you can't do the locks and stuff. But yeah, I see that, man. That canal gave way. I've never like seen anything like that. To be honest with you, I've heard that it's happened in the past, but I've never seen anything like it. And seeing the photos, that's scary. It literally, the canal, you know, imagine the canal sort of being, I don't know, for example, bloody 30 foot wide, right? 2 brick walls going along. You're walking along the towpath, then all of a sudden, boat is just collapsed into a massive sinkhole, and the water's all gushing in. The boats are falling in, pissing down on top of the boats. Can you imagine that? That would have been terrifying. The bloke has jumped out. The guy that I see doing the interviews jumped out, and he's fortunately, what you do on places like canals and certain river systems is when you tie your boat, you don't tie them really tight so that you have to have movement because the water's going up and down. So you don't want the boat tied in so tight that when the water goes down, your boat starts tipping like that because it's being pulled in at the wall. So unfortunately, he said the front peg gave way, but the back one just about held my boat from being pulled into the sinkhole. That would have been terrifying because that's their homes, Mum. That's their homes. Locks on the Thames from Richmond. Yeah, so this is something that I would have to look into, right? The plan, I had a plan, right? I'm not going to say where the boat is, where it's moored up and all the rest of it, but put it this way, it's 4 days approximately. Me and my mate have worked it out. It's 4 days sailing from where the boat is moored to where I want to moor it closer to home. Although it's still let's say, a 2-hour drive to that spot from here, but it's somewhere that I go to regularly. And if I can't get there, then I'm going to have to look at different areas. But that's the plan. So what you've said there about Richmond and stuff, it's all stuff I've got to look into. I've got to tell them what boat I've got and all the rest of it. Now, I'm keeping this all very quiet about the boat, and I'll tell you why. When I built my van, I used to be on top of my van showing, right, it wasn't a secret. And before you know it, I used to have people turning up all the time. Right. And I'm trying to work on my van. And some of the people were pretty creepy, to be fair. Right. It's, oh, mate, I saw you doing your video and I thought, I know that place. That's like a few miles from me, blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of creepy sometimes. Some of the people are really, really nice, but yeah. Anyway, I've had it moored like where it was, and you know, it is what it is. But I'm keeping it pretty quiet. But you know, it'll get out at some point. It'll get out, but it'll be going very soon as well. All I'm waiting on is Tim. We're waiting on Tim because of Tim's job is he looks after a fleet single-handedly. He looks after a fleet of ambulances. He's brilliant at his job. Mechanically, he just listens to an engine, and do you know what? He'll say, that's your problem, or I'm 99% sure that's your problem. Right, but he's also one of the most honest people that I know. Right, anyway, I'm waiting for his work schedule, and that's sometime early in the new year. And we're talking about early mid-January. We are going to where it is, and that's when we're going to start setting sail. We're going to wait for the correct weather windows so that we can set sail and go around the country and bring it to where I want to bring it. But over Christmas, I've got to look into like someone's just said about the mooring, the locks and stuff at Richmond. But yeah, we'll look into it and see what the crack is. There's an app. All I've got to do, I bought the app. Sorry, I got the app on a trial thing, like a 14-day trial thing, and I tested it. This app, this Navionics, brilliant. It's what a lot of sailors use. Like it's like your it's a sailing sat nav, basically. It's fantastic bit of kit. It tells you the depths of all the water where you are, but I want a sonar on board as well. So it basically tells me where the fish are, right? Anyway, I only used the trial one because it's an expensive app, the option that I want. I wasn't going to buy it when I'm not using it, right? Because it's paid for it yearly. So the trial run out, but basically all you do is you put in the width, length, height, what your boat's capable, basically everything about your boat, and it will tell you, it literally tells you how far you can go up the Thames, for example. It can tell you whether you can go up the River Ouse, the River Ouse will be a different, that's like just about suitable for kayaks in most places. Now I know that because having a bit of land not far from there, but then anyway, that's another story. Can sonars detect Trident subs? So I'm assuming you know about the accident that happened up in Scotland. Is that what you're getting at, Sir Paulie? That was dreadful, man. And do you know what? No one even knew that it happened for days. If that's what you're talking about, the fishing accident where the sub was doing a training exercise and the sub command, the guy that was training, right, he was in the sub and wasn't alert to small shipping vessels in the area. The fishing ship's got its nets out, its trawler net, and the sub has gone into it like an Arctic lorry against a little Fiat 500, right? And the sub is just pulling that, and the sailors on board, all of them died, have no idea what's going on. boat's just being pulled slowly underneath, and it's like, what the hell? And can you imagine all of a sudden a boat, your sailing boat, your fishing boat is just being pulled under slowly. But didn't know that, actually. That's a bit of a mistake. All right, fair enough. Well, yes, so that happened up in Scotland. Yeah, and the Navy had to train, had to reset the rules on what they do now and train. I'll tell you what, we have no idea that we have got these submarines in our waters where it's deep enough, going all around, normally up on the North Seas, like around Scotland and stuff, but that's where they train, right? But yeah, can you just imagine that? You're in your fishing boat, you've got your net out, and all of a sudden you're slowly just being pulled under, and your ship has no chance. And it's like, what the hell have we caught? Well, you've caught a big ass bloody submarine. That's what you've caught. As he said in Wales, and I don't want to in Wales in Jaws, you're going to need a bigger boat. When did that happen? That's a shambles. I'm not sure, right? Funny enough, I've known about it for years, but I actually saw a documentary on it. 1 second. I actually saw a documentary on it not too long ago, a 45-minute documentary, and I saw the whole story of what happened, and it was, oh man, terrifying. Sub in Scottish waters pulls ship under. Let's try that. Let's see. What the frickin'? How does that bloody auto-corrected me to? Hold on. The United Kingdom has confirmed that one of its Royal Navy nuclear-powered submarines... Hold on. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here about... Honestly, when you type that in, it's scary, man, because now I'm seeing a lot. All the headlines to do with submarines up in Scotland they're there to keep an eye on the Russians. Do you know what? It's bloody scary what I've just looked at. Oh, sorry, my microphone's there. Oh, look. Chucky also sat on my crisp. She's destroyed my crisp, huh? So anyway, yeah, fortunately, I'm not going to be putting out big ass trawler nets. You know, I'm going to be casting off some lines and stuff, and yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna turn a boat like I've done with my van. I've turned the van into somewhere that I can take off grid, and I can completely live in there. I've got power, TV, Xbox, everything in there that I want. You know, and it's super comfortable and it's warm. Put the heating on it. It's amazingly warm in there. It's lovely. I mean, we've been out in like -8, I think it was -8, -9, -10. One side of the van was quite a bit colder than the other, right? But we've been out in those sort of temperatures when the van is frigid cold outside, just ice, a block of ice. But inside, that's how well insulated it is, that the van outside was freezing, yet inside you just sat there like I'm talking now in a t-shirt. The heating in that van is amazing. Yeah, and you know, Chucky would just be sat up on the bed watching TV in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the Highlands or something. But because of Starlink, you know, you get 150 megabits per second in the middle of nowhere. It's amazing. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway. Yeah, the subs are always there. They can stay under for months. Yeah, on this particular exercise, they was training. They had various officers that were training, obviously, to hopefully, in the future, be in command of a submarine. So they were classes like basically to coin a phrase, sub commanders, Sub meaning below the actual commander of the vessel, the submarine. Not sub as in because it's a submarine, but or it could be. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Shit. So that's it. Anyway, guys, Merry Christmas. Andy Yorks, I was surprised they allowed the footage of the missile test to be broadcast, launched and flopped into the sea. Great deterrent. It's so true. Doink. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Was that the Scottish people protested outside the base for years as the majority opposed it? Jage is going to accidentally take out a Russian sub. Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, our Trident missiles don't work. They've been mothballed so long. God, dear. God, you guys know how to bloody fill me with confidence, don't you? Wow, man. Okie bloody dokie. Have a look at some of these comments. Hold on. Oh, man. I've got to go and put some food on in a minute, I think. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. I'm going to come and help you in a second. I'll tell you what, Chucky, Dina. Yeah. I need your help just for a second here, please. Guys, give us a second. I'll be back. Just give me a second. I'll be back. Oh. So I've just found that's what I wanted to see. No, send her a message. All right, sweetheart, no worries. Hey guys. Right, how are we doing? Right, just had to just go and test something. I wanted to see something quickly. Warheads, right. Ivor Saggers, how are we doing, mate? Welcome. Big lol, people, I'm off to Mams. Let's read it here, it's easier. Where has he gone? People, I'm off. A man's work is never done. Want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a very happy New Year, healthy New Year. Big lol. All the best, my friend. Stay safe, and I will catch up with you later, mate. Cheers, mate, for your support. Thank you so much. Right, so yeah, we've not seen or heard anything from Heidi, so we're just messaging her now. Or oh, she's hearing from her. People are just like worried about her. Yeah, she's good. She's just responded to Chucky. She's good. But at the end of the day, what you got to remember is the mods. This is why I have various mods. I'm going to be carrying out an experiment soon. You'll see. I hope the mods stick with me. But anyway, you'll see. If you've got 5 or 6 mods, as in my case, I think it's, what have I got, 4 or 5? When, you know, there might only be 1 or 2 of them online. Like, I mean, Chucky logs in, but she's busy at the moment running around getting stuff prepared for tomorrow, like everybody. And then she'll come in and she'll, you know, someone can't be there all the time. Frag, for example, he's in for a few minutes, then he'll pop off and cook himself a pizza, right? And look at, no doubt, beautiful scenery. I mean, I'm envious of Frag where he is at the moment. To be fair, I really, really am. I look out the window at the moment, and whilst I know I like this part of London, I just can't wait to. I can't wait to be on the water. Do you know what I mean? I really can't wait to be on the water. But anyway, guys, have a great Christmas, and I'm going to go and start preparing my platter now. And yeah, I hope everyone has a really, really great evening and a brilliant day tomorrow. And yeah, all the best, everybody. Stay safe. And yeah, I've got to go, mate. I've got to go. I've got to bugger off, as you say. You're buggering off. I've got to go, mate. You know, I keep Chucky. She's trying to prepare a platter like we're not having a dinner tonight. It's going to be all like different meats, some cheeses, some crackers, and some different bits and pieces. All, you know, all laid out on some olives and all that. Did you get olives? Oh, you silly fool! Back out to that shop now. There you go. Anyway, be safe, everyone. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you probably on Boxing Day. All right? Catch you all later, everyone. Stay safe. Bye now.